It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets, and it's coming up next.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend, a Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. But let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hall. He'll get about 2. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. A big play for the Jets. And even 30 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Rodgers on 1st down. That one caught by Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Geno. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Geno. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Once again, right back to Lockett.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Off the play fake. Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. The tight end Fant in motion. On second down, Smith. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Third down coming up.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. Another run here with Hall. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Byron Murphy, the rookie, there on the tackle. On the run, here's Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. And even 30 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Anders Carlson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jets take a 10-3 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A second down throw for Smith. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Smith. That's to the former Patriot, Pharaoh Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Third down, 3 to go. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Tony Adams there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Geno. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Geno's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
They go play action with Smith. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Geno to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
From the gun, it's Gino. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. To throw, it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. On the bootleg, it's Smith. No chance at all. He'll go down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Smith to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Rodgers. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll give up the middle with Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On the give, it's Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Throwing Rodgers. He'll look underneath for Hall. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets draw even as they tie the game.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Smith to throw on first down. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the ground, it's Walker. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Now, Gino. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. A run here with Hall. He'll have a Jets first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Finding room at midfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's Lockett. Downfield, he's got it. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the Jets. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. To Lockett working across the field. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Gino. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get about 5. Once again, it's Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Third down, 3 to go. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Smith from the gun on third down. He gets that to his big target, Fant.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
On first down is Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll run the toss with Walker. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, Walker. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. "21" is the line to gain as we hit third down. Throwing is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
They run with Walker. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun run now with Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. From the shotgun, Smith.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but So often, they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden, there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this up close to the 40. Julian Love brings him down. Here's 3rd and 7. The master of play action, Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Off the play fake. It's Smith. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have 2 guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks tack on 1 more to their lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Gibson now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
First down for Aaron. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the run, here's Hall. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it with Hall. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now it is 1st and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. This complete to Corley. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Rodgers now. Taking off, he'll try, and he will get into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers, touchdown Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Williams on the return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. On the ground, it's Walker. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Gino. He has Lockett over the middle. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Play action now. It's Geno. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Now, Geno. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
First and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll stick to the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll run here. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, this looks like a design run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On play action, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's Corley. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing, Rodgers. Now he takes off. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, Smith. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll run here with Walker. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Toward the sideline and taken in by Adams.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's second down. From the gun, Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Here comes 2nd down. Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
What a defensive breakdown, Mike. It's the last play of the game. You have to keep everything in front of you and then just rally tackle. But instead, they let him get behind the defense. He does the rest after the catch, and this is going to take a while for them to get over this one. That is just a brutal loss.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.